and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel, guys, to what is a very late night video, because we are into the final days, the final hours of the transfer window, and that means it's time for some late night uploads, because Ansu Fati's future has now been sorted in its entirety. It looked as though he was on his way to Tottenham on loan. It looked to be in the very closing stages of that deal. He looked to be on his way to Spurs, but at the very last minute, Brighton came from nowhere. They emerged in the running for Ansu, and now they've got him. According to Fabrizio Romano, it is now Ansu Fati to Brighton. Here we go. And the exciting part of all of this for me, it's a straight loan deal. There is absolutely nothing in here for the long term. It is simply a case here of sending Ansu Fati for one season only to Brighton. They're going to cover around 75% of his salary. Similar kind of deal there to what we let Longley go on. But the key part of this is there's no buy option. There is no option in there to extend the loan, to make it permanent, anything like that. It is simply a case of loaning him out to what is, guys, let's be honest here, a really exciting team, a really exciting project there. And the key part of this deal was De Zerbi, Brighton's coach there, the Italian who's coming to the Premier League, and he really has had an incredible impact at Brighton. The way that his teams play, the way they attack, the way they cut teams apart, and the passing football that they play is absolutely exhilarating. And he actually has spoken to Ansu to basically convince him to sign for Brighton. He told him, "There, you're going to be a key part of my team. You're going to be important this season. Please come here and be part of this project." And I honestly think, guys, for a loan deal, for a straight loan, to give Ansu regular football, to have him there play an important part in a really exciting team, this is probably the best option we could have hoped for. Obviously, a lot of us didn't want Ansu to go. We didn't want him to leave. We wanted him to stay at the club. But given that in the end it was him that wanted to go, he realised that he didn't have a part in Xavi's plans this season. He had to go elsewhere to reignite his career, to get regular football. After all of that, this for me is the best option we could have hoped for. Ansu on his way to Brighton for this season only. And I want to know your thoughts down below, guys. I want to know exactly what you're feeling right now about this move, about the fact that Ansu is on his way to the Premier League. How do you think he'll adapt there? Do you think he'll have a good and exciting season at Brighton? And what do you expect next summer when he returns to the club? Do you expect him then to be in a very different position when it comes to starting at Barça? Let me know all of those thoughts down below late into the night here, but there's going to be lots more coming up. The transfer window is really hotting up now. I will see you guys soon. Thank you indeed for the great support, but until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.